If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey, it's the Red Carpet Rain featuring TBK, the Turnbuckle King. Got another good one for you guys today. We're talking about the most recent episode of Friday Night SmackDown. We're talking about the SmackDown results. Jacob Fatu destroys Roman Reigns. So we're here to talk about it, talk about the show. And of course, we do have bonus round talking about how would you book Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the upcoming WWE Championship bout at Bash in Berlin. So we're going to talk about, we're here live on Facebook and X, Turnbuckle King here. Appreciate you all coming out. Appreciate it, most appreciated. See who came to the ring low. What's going on? Salute to you. I appreciate you coming out. Man, I see you, man. You've been coming out for streams, man. You may get that wrench. You close to getting the wrench, man. Just want to let you know I forgot about you. You're getting close, man. You're getting close. But but yeah, we are going to talk about SmackDown. And of course, we're going to talk about what went wrong with SmackDown. And then, of course, we're going to get to the bonus round. So let's get into that. This is going to be an interesting episode, as we do have Bash in Berlin coming up in the next week and a half. Coming up very soon though, but definitely let's tune in and let's get the likes up as we come in to the ring. Let's get the likes up. Let's get that first and foremost. Gotta get the likes up now. But I appreciate you all coming out. Now, before we begin, of course, we're going to go over the match card. We're going to go over that too. But one thing I do want to mention real quick, we did have a unfortunate passing. We know about this. Alpha passed away. Roman Reigns' uncle, one half of the Wild Samoans, passed away Thursday night, Friday morning. So we just want to give our salute to Alpha. Salute Brulianus Gilbrand, but yeah, let's give that to him. He was 81 years old. I don't know how did he pass away, but I do know that he was fighting Thursday night. And there was speculation that he may have passed away Thursday night, but it was wrong. But RIP to Alpha, one half of the Wild Samoans. I know his brothers passed away, a month ago, Sega, but now they're both in wrestling heaven, having fun, still being a tag team. But yeah, much respect to those men right there. Much respect to them. And with that being said, I got to do a salute to them. Let's do the 10-bell salute for Alpha. $10 salute for Alpha. Let's give for Alpha. Rest in peace to him. Put the ones in the chat. Let's see. Appreciate you guys coming out. Give him a salute. But Roman Reigns still show up at SmackDown. He did not, he did not postpone his SmackDown commitment. Despite his uncle passing away, he still showed up. So salute to Roman too. No, it's a rough time for him. But with that being said, if you guys want to partake, let's look over that match card that was advertised for SmackDown August 16th. And as you see, you got Roman, you got Andrade versus Melo, Blair versus Naomi, KO versus Grayson Waller, the coronation of Queen Nia being the brand new women's champion, in a tag team match, number one contendership for the WWE Tag Team Championship. You got the Street Profits going against DIY. Whoever wins gets to face the Bloodline. Well, you guys look at that over a couple moments, then we'll get started. All right, let's get started on the show. We got the Queen Champion. We got Queen Nia coming out. Now you see how they had on a high horse. They brought her out in style, since she's still riding high off beating Bailey at SummerSlam. Being Queen Nia to now the women's champion. Congratulations again to Nia. Well deserved. Now she came out, and when she came out to the thing that Tiffany had set up for her, Nia was not feeling this. She was not happy about this at first. She was not feeling this at all. And she said, I don't like all this pink. And you could tell Tiffany was not pleased with that. And then Nia also said, I want everybody to bow down to me. She said, Tiffany, bow down to me. Tiffany was like, me? She said, yes, you bow down. You got to bow down to her. That's what she wanted. So it was definitely an interesting interaction. But she instead, Tiffany did not do it, but she told the Pretty Deadly guys to bow down. They was ready to do it. Then next thing you know, Nia was looking all confused, like, what are they even doing here? But when next thing you know, we had Michi, and she came and attacked Nia. She attacked them. As you see, that's her standing in the ring. And that was into that segment. She took out the Pretty Deadly. She attacked them. Tiffany and Nia got out the ring, but it was a good way to kick off SmackDown. That was crazy though. Definitely wild how they had that going on. Definitely wild how it going on. But Tiffany was not going for it. Definitely not going for it. But it's interesting to see what the next move going to be between Nia and Tiffany. As we know, Tiffany still has that women's Money in the Bank contract. But we gonna get into that. We definitely get into that though. Definitely get into that. But let's get into more of SmackDown. Let's get more into that, guys. Let's get more into the whole thing. Let's see what else have. Let's see what these guys say. Killer Coomer SH. Okay. Now we had a match. We had Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. You know they had to run this back. Now we know that these two have faced off against each other. We know that this is their third meetup. We know Andrade is up currently 2 wins to 0 on Carmelo. And Carmelo, this was mentioned to him backstage by Jay Cargill, Bianca, and Naomi. But this was a solid match. Solid match. These guys, like I said, they also got great chemistry. And I like how it made it seem like Andrade was getting some near falls. It seemed like Andrade was going to get close to beat Melo. But Melo, he came up, snuck up on Andrade, and he got the pinfall. He got a roll up. And Andrade looked upset. But, Carmelo was gloating, and Andrade attacked him. And these two attacked each other. I could tell this is going to go on for quite some time between Melo and Andrade. So expect the match maybe at Bash in Berlin to end this feud finally. And I can expect both of these guys actually to challenge for the United States Championship in the near future. Could be a triple threat. I'm visioning right now Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade versus LA Knight for the United States title. If, Santos don't win, I'm just throwing it out there, but it could be a good scenario. Could be a very good scenario. I don't see why not, And it could be a very good matchup. And I got one word to describe that. That could be a yeet. That'd be a good yeet.
Yeet.
So yeah. Now, they had to get broke up by security and management and all that. But we gotta see. We gotta see what the next one's gonna be. We gotta see what the next move gonna be. I would love to see what's gonna go on of the whole ordeal. But Carmelo finally gets his win against Andrade. Finally gets over the hump. Goodness gracious, I'm so glad that he got a win. Very good for that. Very good that this is going down. Congratulations to Carmelo Hayes. Congratulations to Carmelo. Now let's get into another match on the card. Let's talk about other stuff that happened that night. Oh yeah, we had NXT people show up. The stars showed up. You had Roxanne Perez, NXT Women's Champion, Ethan Page, NXT Champion, and Trick Willie. Whoop that trick. Yeah, three of those people show up. So that was interesting. Very, very interesting to see what the next move is going to be for the company. So definitely interesting. So I'd love to see what the next move going to be. For these guys, I don't know why they was there. I'll get more into that. I'd like to see more about that though. But we'll see the next. I don't know what the whole ordeal was, but they showed for real quick. It's a real segment between them. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why they was there. I know they was promoting something. I know NXT is going to be in Chicago and St. Louis the first 2 weeks of October. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but I still didn't get it. I'm still a little tad bit confused on that part. Still a tad bit confused. So I'm still trying to figure out myself what the whole case may be behind that. So that I'm still a little unsure about that. I don't know why, but that's just me. It's a good way to advertise them. Don't get me wrong. Good way to advertise it. Good way to advertise it. So go figure. All right, let's see what else happened on SmackDown. Let's get back to the card, shall we? All right, what else happened on here? Excuse me. We also had some interesting segments on SmackDown as well. Very interesting segments. We had Legato Fantastic. Speaking of Santos, he had a segment here. I don't know what he was basically telling Angel Garza to, he had to have look, see like get some tension there. So I don't know what's going on with the case may be, but it seems like something's going on here. So I'm not sure what the whole case may be. We're gonna see what happens next. But yeah, this is a little segment, and it's celebrating him. Not, he's also gonna be United States Championship picture. He's gonna got the match with LA Knight. So, but we're gonna see where it's gonna go. But like I said, guys, I spoke about the stable before. But we're gonna go over some other stuff in the show. Let's get there. I will talk about another good thing in this whole matchup. We're gonna talk about the tag team championship, #1 contendership opportunity, and we're talking about Street Profits versus DIY. This is actually one of my favorite matches, if not the best match on the card for SmackDown. These guys were going back at it. It was a good back and forth. I don't know. It sounded like it was a good back and forth between these teams. These teams was going at it. I like how they was all it was so close near falls, a lot of close near falls. At some point, you thought DIY was gonna get it. You didn't know who was gonna win. Had the crowd on their feet and everything. It was something, definitely something to remember. And I liked how they was made these teams look so strong because it was Gargano and Ford. I like how Johnny Gargano, one part in the match, I do like how he also had at one part he was gonna go for the he dives into the ring for a spear and Dawkins reversed to a neck breaker. That was a great moment. But the near fall just got every near fall just it kept the crowd at their seat every single time. Every single time. So I didn't know what the whole deal may be, but it was definitely something solid. I love it. I like the match. Like I said, Gargano and Forrest going back and forth. Then you had Dawkins and Ciampa. It was definitely these guys stepped up. But like I said, can only be one winner. Only be one winner. But both of these teams show why they're the best at what they do. They both show the best at what they do. But I know Montez Ford got the victory. He pinned Gargano. And I think after Dawson got the Ciampa, and they are the number one contenders. They are going to face off against the Bloodline next week for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Very well deserved. These guys put in the work. They did whatever they had to do to make sure they won, and it worked out. Definitely worked out between both teams. I'm glad they did. Like I said, well deserved. Very well deserved of this team. I wouldn't expect either team that won. Either team that won, I would have been happy with. Definitely would have been happy with either way. I'm glad that it came down to Street Profits getting the win because we know DIY were already tag team champions. We know DIY already held the belts before, so now that lets me know that maybe Street Profits, is back in the tag team title hunt, and they could very well win the tag team championships once again. So let's not sleep on that and whatsoever. Let's not sleep on that. Other than that, I'm happy for these guys. I'm happy for what they did. Happy for the work they put in. Very well deserved for them. So salute to them for that. Salute to them for that. These guys deserve to win, and I'm rooting for them to beat the Bloodline to win the tag team champions because they haven't been tag team champions in quite some time. They haven't been tag team champions in a while. Hopefully, they could break the long awaited not win the tag team, and it will make sense for them to win. So that's what I'm looking forward to with these guys. They deserve to win. They definitely deserve to win next week. I don't know if that's going to be main event next week. Who knows? But I got my money on Street Profits. I got my money on the next week. I could very well see them winning and getting the tag team championships. That's how I got it going. You know, that's how I got it going. That's how I got it going on. I want them to win, and I think they got a very good shot at winning. I don't see why they shouldn't win, but these guys definitely should win. I don't see why they wouldn't win. It would make sense for them only to win. Only for them to win. So we got to see what the next move going to be for Street Profits because these guys, they don't get enough credit. They're one of the best tag teams on the card. No doubt about it. Well, let's talk about KO. KO had a match against Grayson Waller. Now there was this was like it was before earlier in the night. Grayson Waller, tried to do every tricky move he can with every move that he can, of course, by having Austin Theory helping him out. You already know that's how they roll over there. And Kevin Owens, he wasn't going for it. He did everything he could. he got the pinfall on Grayson Waller. Of course, they attacked him afterwards, 8 count down under. Cody Rhodes came out, made the save. He did everything he could. Then as we see the interaction there, he held on for the WWE title for a moment, showing tension, and he gave Cody's title back. So we're gonna see what happens next between Cody and Kevin for the WWE Championship match they have in that Bash and Brother, which I will get into later. We're definitely going to talk more about that, but at least Kevin got the win. Like I said, not surprising. You know, Grayson Waller don't need to. He wasn't gonna be no Kevin Owens. Samuel Salute, welcome to the ring. Appreciate you guys coming out. Let's get the likes best we come in. But this was another very predictable match. You know, but let's see what else. Let's see what else happens next between these guys, because this is going to be a good match. Very, very good match. So we'll see what happens next. Now, we'll talk about other stuff that happened on SmackDown. We'll talk about stuff that happened on SmackDown, other matches here. Now, we talk about Naomi versus Blair Davenport. Blair Davenport lost against Naomi in a prior meeting. This time around, not so much. Naomi lost this time. Blair Davenport got the win after doing a kneeing Naomi in the face. So I tell her, I still have a feeling that feud's not going to be over. I don't see it happening. I don't see that feud being done just yet. You know, I don't see why it would be. But other than that, though, I know they got this Jade, Bianca, Naomi, and versus, you know, the whole Blair Davenport, like the unholy union. So I don't know where that's going to go next per se, but we'll see what happens next. We'll definitely see what happens next. And I'll cover everything else here on here. Now we're going to get to the segment of Roman Reigns and the Bloodline segment. Let's get to that segment right now. Now we know that Solo's been talking all night, stating that if Roman wants that necklace back, he's gonna have to get it from him. And even Solo said it. He said that if Roman gets that necklace from him and defeats him, he will have to acknowledge him as the tribal chief. We know we call him OTC. So basically, Solo's pretty much putting in plans that he know deep down you're gonna have to acknowledge Roman Reigns, whether you like it or not. At some point, you're gonna have to acknowledge him. It's gonna come down to that. So I hope he realized that that's the case was going to be, and I see it happening. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I'm tired of being nice. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yeah, so yes, to hit the likes up, double tap your screen for likes. Make it easier for you guys on the vertical. Double tap the screen for the likes. Get that going, guys. Giving out some good analysis of Friday Night SmackDown. But anyway, like I was saying, Solo said this to Tama Tonga backstage, and they're putting so much symbolism on this necklace, as I stated last week. So much symbolism, and they're making it mean so much more about that. So much more about that. So we're going to see what the whole ordeal is going to be, but this is something we all got to pay attention to. Definitely, we're going to have to look into that. Yukari, if I said your name right, Elmont Melody from Facebook. Salute to you. Welcome to the ring. Now, you know, with the bonus round coming up, I ain't going to be on Facebook much longer. If you want to hear more of the bonus round of book scenario, you have to come to YouTube or possibly X, you know, and come over there to let you know. We'll be on Facebook a little bit longer. But salute to you. Thank you for coming out to the ring. Appreciate it. But we gonna this Roman and Solo thing, man. This is wild. Now, like I said, for weeks we've been seeing ever since Roman came back, it's been him and Solo face to face, eye to eye, pretty much. But it comes down to it comes down to this. Roman comes out, he's called out by Solo. He attacks Solo. They fight it on. Tomatonga attacks Roman behind. He attacks him. No Tomatonga this time. No Tomatonga. So as he attacks him, it looks like they have the upper hand. But Roman, I know Solo trying to go for the Samoan spike. Roman ducked, hit him with the spear. He even had the necklace on momentarily for a moment. Then boom, Jacob Fatu shows up on the scene. And he was not playing around with Roman Reigns. None of them was playing around with Roman. That was the interesting part about this whole ordeal. And we knew that it was going to be a matter of time until Roman and Jacob Fatu crossed paths. We knew it was going to come down to that at some given point. We knew it was going to come down to that. And it did. Oh, yeah, like I said, guys, Roman Reigns, him and Solo, it's a good back and forth. And man, man. Jacob was not playing around. Jacob was not playing around. He was coming in. Josh Snyder, you said only took a couple 9 years to make Roman a likable character. It's a lie, not necklace. Does it matter what it is? We know what it is. Symbolism. Does it really matter? Do we have to be technical? Yeah, I know it's a Uli, Falu, whatever you call it. It's something you wear around your neck. Let's not be petty now. Come on now. But thank you for coming out. When is the Royal Rumble starting? Royal Rumble will be February 1st, 2025. It's not going to be in January like it is normally. It will be February next year. That is the equivalent of a crown. I get that, but Miracles, you lie. What difference does it make? But I appreciate you coming out though, man. But we don't need to get all technical. We know what it is. I know what it is. You know what it is. We all know what it is. So if I say it's a necklace, then it's a necklace. But Roman Reigns, he got that work by Jacob, man. Jacob was not playing around with Jacob. Jacob was not playing around with Roman. And I knew that the interaction was going to come around. I knew the interaction was going to come around at some point. So I think this was very interesting to see. Then it came down to Roman. He just no match for them. And this is when we're going to know they're going to have an interaction of when Jimmy and Jay going to have to show up. We know that they're coming at some point. They're going to have to come because Roman is outnumbered. He cannot take on the whole new bloodline by himself. He can't take on Solo, Tonga Loa, and now Jacob. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And he got put through the table. If you guys remember that part. Yeah, so this was wild. This was wild, bro. This was, oh my goodness, man. Jacob is a force to be reckoned with. Jacob is a force, bro. He's a force, even for Roman. I'm trying to see how Roman gonna stop him. It's just that's the match that we want to see. Honestly, that's the whole match we want to see. We get that we're gonna get Solo and Roman, but we want Jacob and Roman. We want Jacob and Roman. That's what we want. We all want to see that match, and I know that's what's gonna happen at some given point. But yeah, man, good work. I'm glad they changed the segment up this time. Past couple weeks, like Roman was strong, he was standing on bloodline. They make Roman look vulnerable and look like he could be beat. I'm glad they changed that this time around. I'm glad that was switched. So yeah, definitely a good segment for Raw. I'm sorry, SmackDown. Excuse me. Very good segment for SmackDown and a good way to close out the show. But I like I like how they kept that going. I like how they kept that going, and we gonna see how it's gonna go down. We gonna definitely see how it's gonna go down. Definitely see how it's gonna roll. Other than that though, that was the end of SmackDown. It was the end of SmackDown pretty much. That was the whole show. I explained everything happened. Now there was some segments there. You talk about Giovanni and all that garbage. He had his little thing going. But other than that though, that was the end of the segment. We are gonna go over now my rating. Then we'll go what went wrong with SmackDown. So let's go over that right now. My rating is a 4 out of 5. Solid show. Very solid show. Good moments. I like the Andrade Carmelo match. Grayson Waller KO was good. I like the Street Props DIY batch of the night. Blair and Blair and Naomi, not so much. It was all right. But other than that, though, very, very solid show, though. Very solid show. So, yeah. Other than that, though, it's solid. I don't know. You guys in live chat in the comment section, let me know what you thought of SmackDown. What's your rating on the show? Do you think it was 4 out of 5? Do you think it was okay? Do you thought it was average? I'm interested to know how you guys thought of the show. It was definitely a solid show. Definitely a solid one. Um, and the first one, a good one in a while. Thank goodness for that. But we're gonna go over what went wrong with SmackDown, and we'll do that right now before we get to the bonus round. Now, what went wrong with SmackDown? I normally go over each show or PLE after I grade a show. I go over what the stuff I see going on in the show, what's an occurrence, what's wrong with SmackDown or Raw or PLE, what's the stuff I noticed. So we'll go over it right now. First thing I noticed, where's the Carmelo versus Andrade feud going? Now, I would like for them to be inserted to the United States title picture, but my thing I saw here, if you had Carmelo beat Andrade in the third matchup, why couldn't he win the second time? I get the Andrade's the veteran over Melo. He won the first meeting. I get that. Why it took Melo the third time to win? He could have just won the second one. It could have even won one. Then he could have had a tiebreaker. So I don't get that at all. So that I don't understand. So I was not cool with that at all. But other than that, though, I didn't like that part of the show. That's one part I didn't like. Another part, Pretty Deadly was at the Queen Nia coronation. Why was they there? I don't get that. Now I get the whole Tiffany and Nia storyline. Nia got Tiffany watching her back. Tiffany's supposed to be the princess. Nia's the queen. Nia had the Money in the Bank, a brand new Money in the Bank for Tiffany after Bailey destroyed it. I get that. Tiffany is an ally to Nia. I get that too. Pretty Deadly, I don't get. Now I know why they was there, just to be emasculated. I didn't like the part where Tiffany said, speaking of which, oh, they bowed out, trying to be emasculate them, embarrass them. I didn't like that, but still storyline. I know Pretty Deadly had interactions with Tiffany backstage. I know they had interactions backstage, but why was they there? It didn't really serve no purpose. It didn't serve no purpose. I didn't see it. So that I did not like. I did not like that. That didn't make no sense to me at all. Let's go over the third thing that I saw was issue on SmackDown tonight. Santos Escobar in his stable, they're not over. Legato, whatever you call that, not over. They're not doing nothing. What have they done to get over since being a stable on Friday Night SmackDown? Nothing. They haven't done anything. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I'm tired of being nice. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I don't get that. I didn't get that at all. This stable's not doing nothing, and I think it's a waste. I'm really not feeling this stable. I don't like the stable. I like Santos, but ever since he turned heel and created this stable, Legato, Fed, whatever you call it, with Angel Garza and Humberto and Electra as the valet, it's not doing nothing. So this is equivalent to Final Testament on Monday Night Raw. A stable that's on the show, and we've seen this. This is another stable on one of the shows, Raw SmackDown, that's not over. And I'm tired of seeing that. We see it with Karrion Kross at his stable, even LWO on also on Raw. Now we come to SmackDown, we got the stable not doing nothing. Now, Street Profits, when they was with Bobby, they really weren't doing nothing either. Now Bobby's gone. We know he's gone with WWE, and Street Profits are on their own with BFAB, but they're more over than this group. This group ain't doing jack. Nothing. You guys let me know what you think. Figure 4 TV said 3.5 out of 5. He said exactly. Yeah, I'm so tired of seeing these stables on these shows not doing nothing. No kind of story. No feud that's doing anything to any of the characters. And I see this again with Santos in his stable. Garza, and it seemed like they're going to break up. Now, when they had this little, seemed like it was a tension between them, it looks like they are going to break up. But despite that, before they even got to this point, they still wasn't doing nothing. They still wasn't doing nothing. So I don't like that. It's not doing anything for anybody. So if they are going to break the stable up, please do, because it's been overdue. Definitely overdue. I do not like this at all, not one bit. It don't make sense. It don't make no kind of sense what they're doing with the stable. But other than that, though, SmackDown was solid. It was good. Now, I went no 5-star show, but it did get to a 4, and I gave it a 4 because, of course, great tag team match. And Jacob Fatu giving Roman that work in the wrestling bloodline. But we're done here with SmackDown. WWE SmackDown Results. Jacob Fatu destroys Roman Reigns. We're done with that. You guys check out other content there on the Red Carpet Ring. We're about to switch gears, and we're going to get into the bonus round because this round is over. First round's over, and we're going to get to the bonus round now, and we're going to talk about Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Let's get that going in just a second. Let's get that going. So you guys go ahead, give me a couple minutes, and we're going to get over now. Facebook, say our goodbyes there. Come on over to X. Follow me on X, guys. Also, speaking of which, if you want to go to my YouTube, if you want to grade SmackDown, what you thought of the show, check it out now. I already put it up, and these are what people are saying about the show. You got 69% of people saying A, 20% gave it a B, 5% gave it a C, and D or F, 6%. I do this on YouTube, and I also got it on X. So if you want to grade the show, what you thought about it, if you're not here now, to comment live section comments, go on the YouTube My Community tab. Check it out. I always ask, will you rate SmackDown, Raw, or NXT? So check that out, guys. Check that out. And we gonna head off to the bonus round shortly. Yeah, it's very AW like. Too many factions. Yeah. And hopefully not too many belts like AW too. But let's get on to the bonus round, guys. And we're going to end things on Facebook. Come on over to Red Carpet Rank on YouTube or X. Yeah, and actually, X is where you guys want to see me interact with a lot of these with stuff going on posted. Check me out on X, Red Carpet Rank on X. Let's enter this bonus round. All right. We hit the bonus round now. We're going to talk about the upcoming feud. And we know that Kevin Owens is going to face off against Cody Rhodes at Bash in Berlin for the WWE Championship. We know these two are going to have a match. Now, the thing about it is, this was originally set by Cody Rhodes. We know Cody Rhodes chose Kevin Owens to be his next opponent at Bash in Berlin after he finished retaining the belt against Swerve. Solo. Solo. I'm thinking about Swerve Strickland, AEW champion. Anyway, since he retained against Solo at SummerSlam, we're going to talk about this brand new matchup between Kevin and Cody. And it's going to be for the WWE Championship. You guys get the likes up. And I know last week this kind of started off because they have to start the story between Cody and Kevin Owens. Now, the way we have it here, Cody wants to face Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens said no at first. He didn't want to do it, but he's going to take the challenge. He would talk to Nick Aldis backstage, which was a good story, saying when we're doing rematch calls, because he know at some point Roman Reigns will get his rematch for the WWE Championship that he did lose at WrestleMania. We are aware of that too. Not forgot about that. But right now, we're going to focus on Cody and Kevin Owens. This is going to be set for Bash in Berlin. This is going to be interesting to see how will this go. Will Kevin Owens acknowledge that he should fight for the title? Will their friendship be compromised? Because, Kevin and Cody are very close. We know these guys know each other for many, many years. And it's gonna be a babyface versus babyface feud. The first one he really had since AJ before he turned heel. So I know that this will be the case between Kevin and Cody. And the thing about Kevin and Cody here, the question is, when will this be a good setup? How would this get booked? Now, we can have here that, what if in the whole situation here, what if there's some flyby surprising moment? I just want to say that. What if surprisingly that Kevin Owens wins at Bash in Berlin? What if Kevin Owens became the brand new WWE champion? What if he defeated Cody for that belt? That would be a big shocking win. Will it compromise their friendship? Will it compromise everything they've done? Because it could very well be the case between Kevin and Cody. Like I said, we talking about Randy Orton being a personal match, but Kevin and Cody could be personal too. They also have a history because they know each other for a long time. They worked with each other on the indie scene. They always been on good terms. But if Cody does lose to Kevin, will Cody feel some type of way? Will he be upset that he could not defeat Kevin Owens and retain his belt and Kevin won a title? I'm just saying that could be a good scenario there. Could be. Doesn't have to be, but it could be a very, very good case there. So let's keep that in mind between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Because this could be a good setup here. If this is booking right, would you guys book Kevin Owens to win the WWE Championship right now? Could he get it in a fluke win? It couldn't even have to be clean. It could be kind of a fluke type of win to get over. Could be very fluke win. He may not even have to win. It could be similar to how Ethan Page won at no, not Ethan Page. That was a 4-way match, but a fluky, very fluky win if it had a certain stipulation on it. I should say that. Now that could be the case. It could not be. I'm just saying we gotta be creative here with booking. Kevin Owens wins, the crowd will love it. They will love it. It could be a good thing for his career. He hasn't won a title, like he said. He hasn't won a title in a while. Simone Production, salute to you, man. Appreciate you coming out. I gotta get you a wrench, man. I'm gonna get you a wrench soon. Been supporting the channel, but yeah, we gotta do that for if Kevin Owens were to defeat Cody Rhodes for this title. Gotta do that if Cody Rhodes were to lose, because there could be a chance. I'm saying a chance. Not saying it's certain, but he could lose the title to Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens could walk out champion. He could walk out champion. So I'm not sure what the case may be, but it would be definitely interesting. Definitely interesting if he were to beat Cody. And Cody will have to fight tooth and nail to get the belt back. Now, could Kevin Owens have a long title run, win his championship? I don't think so. Could be a couple months. Could be a couple months tops, maybe 3 tops. Expect the belt back on Cody Rhodes. You know, but that's the thing. That could be a big shock. And that's not, Kevin Owens did talk about how he never got his title opportunity back after losing Universal title, 7 years ago now, to Goldberg. So we could throw that in the hat. We could very well throw that in. That would be very interesting to say if Kevin Owens was to win this belt, because he hasn't been champion in years. You said Kevin could win. It's 50-50. He could. It could be booked for him to win, especially in Germany. Kevin wins, all book and loses solo. It could be a scenario too, but if he were to lose, that's the thing. If he were to lose, or not even win at Bash in Berlin, let's say Cody retains. Cody retains, and he wins, but Kevin Owens wants another match with Cody because maybe he came close to winning, and then Cody was able to sneak out and get the pinfall on Kevin, and he wins. That could be the case too. Let's not ignore that. Kevin Owens could get close to winning, but he does not necessarily actually win the title. Cody Rhodes retains. That's what Cody Rhodes do retain. Kevin Owens come on SmackDown. He say, hey, that was a good match we had. I know I could beat you now. I came close to beating you at Bash in Berlin. Let's have a rematch. Let's have a rematch at Bad Blood, the next PLE, and then we run that back. Kevin Owens, again, challenges for the WWE Championship against champion Cody Rhodes. What if he gets a rematch? Could get a rematch. He could not be. I don't know. We got to think about that because that could be the case. Maybe he does get an opportunity to win. And Then we could say, they could have a Hell in a Cell match. They could have a steel cage match. Well, maybe not Hell in a Cell, steel cage, or maybe Extreme Rules, whatever the case may be. And maybe at this time, Kevin does win the WWE Championship at this event. And then maybe like some more production, maybe he lose it to a Solo, and then Solo could lose to Roman. So I like where you're going. Some more production is very good book in there. Because if I were to do it like you said, Solo, that means Solo will have to lose it to Roman, and that's how Roman gets his championship back. And Roman will be a babyface WWE champion, but he could win it. Like I said, let him hold on for a few months, then he loses Solo, or it could be a triple threat. Maybe him, Cody, and Solo, or him, Cody, and maybe Randy too. Randy's another situation. I was gonna get to that in a second. Randy Orton, he does not win at Bash and Berlin against Gunther, and he at once be added to the WWE Championship picture. And he could win, but I could say at the end, maybe Roman is the one that wins. And when Roman were to win, Roman win the Royal Rumble. Maybe wins Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber match for WrestleMania next year to get a shot at that championship. Or if not, if Kevin don't win, again, we go to safest option. Cody retains. Cody beats Kevin twice. He beats him at Bash in Berlin. They have their first encounter here. They have their first ever match at the Bash. They put on a great match. They put on a little classic there. They had the fans buzzing in Germany. They have the first encounter here. Then they have another match, Bad Blood, but the result was in the same for both matches. Cody retains. He's still the WWE champion. But I heard that Cody is booked to have a year-long championship run, reportedly. So if that's the case, he is going to lose more likely at WrestleMania next year or shortly after. But there is always best case scenario. You never know what's going to go down. You never know. But I could definitely very well see a good booking scenario. You guys got to let me know, how would you book this feud? How would this feud go? You got Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. These guys is a babyface versus babyface again. I know they're kind of hard to book sometimes, but you guys let me know, how would you book the Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens match, Bash in Berlin? Does it continue on that Bash in Berlin, or does it stop there on a one-off match? I appreciate you guys coming out. This is a very interesting book scenarios, and I'm gonna do more of these booking scenarios. You guys, I know I just did one for the booking tag team match at Bash in Berlin. Rhea Ripley and Damian Terror Twins versus Dom and Liv Morgan for Bash in Berlin. And this will be another match I'll do. And of course, other matches on the Bash in Berlin card. How you guys book that, who wins, who loses, who retains the championship, who gets another shot championship. I greatly appreciate you guys coming out. Soon to be able to pop up. Click those links below. One of them is the Bash in Berlin tag team match booking scenario and other matches of the channel. Appreciate you guys once again. Also, follow me on X. I'm getting more interactive over there. I reply to a lot of comments over there. I'm also get interaction with other accounts. So definitely check me out over there, Instagram, and of course Facebook. Greatly appreciate it, guys. You guys already know what it is. It's OUNT.
Something happened this weekend, and I've been struggling with it since I retired. But this weekend gave me closure.
Wow.
It really did. Like, it was fun. Obviously, it was fun. I mean, you can't, doing this for as long as I have and being involved.